What's up, everybody? I just wanted to do a quick little video. I got some news from one of my subscribers that somebody's going around and telling people that they can make huge power on the CVT and it's safe power. I just want to let you know from someone who's, tuned, dialed in hundreds of these JB4 tuners, numerous of them being CVTs and a handful of these CVTs failing. That's the furthest thing from the truth. Big power and CVT just don't mix, because you got to think the CVT is like a rubber band. You stretch it too hard, too fast, it snaps and it won't last. You're going to make great power, but only for a short period of time. So we had another one of my subscribers, we pushed it hard, we made really good power in my opinion, 350 wheel torque around that area on a CVT, and about 2 to 3 months later we had transmission failure. He was able to go back to stock, got everything covered, but most people aren't going to want to deal with that kind of BS of having to go back to stock, potentially being without a car for a little while. You can make 300 on a CVT. You can push 300 all day, should be able to do so safely. We've had people where they're pushing 300 for about a year now, no issues. You could be full bolt on and a little bit of extra boost, or you can run map 2. I also have a custom map 6, which is just a little bit more power, but not much. That's shown on the dyno to push around 300 wheel torque even, and that's, like I said, relatively safe. And get on real quick, relatively safe, and but still within reason. And that's the thing, when you have the CVT, you're not going to be making 400 wheel torque like some of these guys with their ethanol tunes. It's just not going to happen, and anyone who tells you differently, in my opinion, is full of it. Like I said, as much as I'd love to make big power on the CVT, when people reach out to me, my main job, it's not a job, but my main job that I take on is, from helping someone, is making a safe and reliable tune. I want it to be safe, for the AFR. I want it to be reliable, so it's not going to break your car. You're not going to have transmission failure. It is, in my opinion, is a couple extra horsepower worth breaking your car, and I don't think so. It might be. Like I said, I've had a couple people where they said, hey, I don't care if the car breaks, push it. And we've pushed it. Like I said, we've pushed it where we're running, low 20 PSI on a CVT, and it eventually failed. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to do a, PSA. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm more than happy to, help anyone out. Like I said, I've dialed in, well over 100 different WRXs on the JB4 system. I'm very familiar with it. I've had my JB4 for over a year now, and still very happy with the power I'm making. And like I said, I'm just about as well versed as you can be in this particular segment. So I wouldn't particularly, I'm not going to steer anyone wrong or give you misinformation. I'm just going to tell you, hey, the truth. If we get to a point where, same thing with the manual. If you get to a point where you say, hey, I want more power, and we've hit our capability of what the JB4 can do, I'm going to say, hey, maybe you're at a point where maybe a Pro Tune is a good choice for you. And that's when you get the Pro Tune, and then that's what you do, and that's the route you go. But that's not a route you can go with a CVT. So we have the JB4 for the CVT, and we just need to make safe, reliable, honest tunes when we're dialing people in. So I said, hopefully you haven't been tricked into, you know, putting something unsafe on your car. If you have, you know, hit me up, and I'm more than happy to, you know, look everything over and fix whatever's been done on your tune to make it safe. You guys have a great day.